I go where the blades of grass tell me to go. With the clouds, with the traffic, I walk where the leaves of the trees fall at my feet. With the crowds, with the birds, I hold hands with the seas. And the skies up above, is this love? I am the poet of common sense, and of the demonstrable, and of immortality. I am not the poet of goodness alone. I do not decline to be the poet of wickedness also. I hold hands with the seas and the skies up above. Here in front of me, no, here inside of me. Here, in spite of me, because of me, a tree stands, leaves outside of space, it falls from me, and falls on me, where I stand. In front of myself, I walk through myself. I go where the blades tell me to go, where the leaves fall at my feet. With the crowds, with the birds, I hold hands with the seas, and with the skies up above, this is love. With the crowds, with the birds, I am less the reminder of propriety or qualities, and more the reminder of life. And go on the square for my own sake, for others' sake, make short account of neuters and geldings, in favor of men and women fully equipped, beating the gong of revolt, to stop with fugitives, to plot and conspire, a word of reality. The endless unfolding of words of ages, and mine a word of the modern, a word of the faith that never balks, one time as good as another, here or henceforth, it is all the same. The wonder is always and always, always is how, and how can be mean, and man can be well behaved in the past, or behaving the wonder will, where I say, what will I say, to do what is right, to do what we affirm, could be right, right to walk where the leaves, falling at right angles, to fall at my feet, with the crowds, with the birds, holding hands with the seas, listening to the blades of grass, where they tell me to go, with the clouds, with the traffic, walking and listening, singing and holding. This is love. This is the end of space, the end of space as we know it, here in front of me. No, here inside of me. Here, in spite of myself, because of myself, where a tree always stands, and leaves always fall, outside of itself, inside of itself, and space falls for me and falls to the ground. I stand in front of myself, walking through myself, throwing myself on the ground, holding hands with myself, holding hands with the seas, and the skies up above, singing and calling, to bind with the trees, to bind with the birds, the clouds and the traffic, falling at birds, holding hands with the seas, going where space and blades of grass tell me to go, weaving the space and the blades, where one starts and another begins, beginning outside and folding outside.